welcome Women Making Money. Now, I just thought it was necessary to share the vision I have in starting this channel. So some of you who are just hopping on for the first time, my name is Martha, and I am a woman who is passionate about helping other women make money. Sounds kind of like odd, but that's the truth. I come from very low beginnings, and I understand how important having money is. Money is a tool that can help you have more options. And many times as women, we do not have those options, or we are tied, we have strings that we are tied to, whether it's an uncomfortable relationship, an unwanted partner, an abusive relationship, or just plain a boss that is frustrating. And because we do not have the money, we're not able to make the options that we so desire. So my passion really is to help women recognize the fact that they have options. And the first way to recognize, the first option is to make a choice, make a decision that you want to take charge of your own financial life. And the rest will be easy. It's that initial decision to say, yes, I want to take charge of my financial life. And so that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'll be bringing tips every week to be able to share with you. One of the other things I wanted to do is to help women make intentional, thought out financial decisions. A lot of times we get to a point where we're so frustrated, so exhausted, so sobered up that we just take a decision without even thinking it through. The circumstances that are running our lives are pretty much not in our hands anymore, and we just allow things to go. But no, I challenge you to say to yourself, enough is enough. I want to make this decision. I want to make the change. I don't want fate. No more leaving my financial life to fate, to family, to circumstances. But no, I'm getting in the driver's seat of my financial life, and I want to see myself get to that financial destination that I so desire, that I am worthy of. And so that's what I'm going to do on this show. It's interesting that my daughter and I were having a conversation today, and she asked me, and she said, Mom, why is it that I know you've done a lot of things in the past for women empowerment. What gives you the inspiration, the motivation to do this? And I said to her, because I didn't have anyone when I was growing up that I could look up to. I didn't have anyone who told me that I am more than the circumstance I was then. I didn't have anyone who spoke into my life and said, you know what, you're all that and more. No one who helped to shape my thinking in the way that I could progress confidently and abundantly as a woman. And so I recognize that this is, and also because of the things that I've been through in my life, my story has brought me to a situation. Of course, I'll share my story somewhere along the channel, but my story has brought me to a situation where if I can help one woman out there just by sharing my story, and also just by letting them know that it is possible, anything is possible, you are possible, your dreams are possible, your desires, your ambition, and all that you ever hope for, it's all possible. And you can make it. So we want to go on this journey together, because I'm not there yet, but I'm willing to put my stuff out there. I'm willing to stake it all and say, you know what, confidently, as we share together, as we progress together and get on this journey, this financial journey together, we are going to meet success. So I'm going to be sharing with you my progress reports, what I'm learning, and I also encourage you to just feel free to respond back. Together we're going to go on this journey, and together we will have success. So a few things I'm going to share today, like I'd like to call them financial health tips that will help us in our financial lives. Because yes, we have emotional lives, we have physical lives, we have mental lives, but we also have a financial life. We have our lives as mothers, as daughters, or our careers, they're all part of our lives, but also our finances. It's a very important part of our lives. And so I will be sharing a few financial health tips every now and then that will help us. So the first one I want to share today is the tip that rich people acquire assets while everyone else acquire liabilities. I'll say it again. Rich people acquire assets. Everyone else, that's the middle class, the poor, and the middle class, acquire liabilities. Now you ask yourself, what is an asset? What is a liability? It's pretty easy. I'm not going to use all the technical jargon. I want to make it as easy as possible. An asset is anything that brings money into your hands, to your pocket, into your cupboard, into your cup, into your wallet, into your life. Anything that brings money in is an asset. What is a liability? Anything that takes money out of your life, your pocket, your wallet, and anything else, that is a liability. So now we know the difference. Asset brings money in, liability, money going out. Now, cash flow is the direction of the money, okay? So when you say what your cash flow is, the direction that the money is taking. Is your cash flow bringing money in, or is your cash flow bringing money out? So what we want is to bring money in. So we want to acquire assets like the rich. So make it a point of duty. Asset is what is bringing money in. Ask yourself the question, what assets do you have? Is the only asset you have the job that you're working 9 to 5 every day, or is it 8 to 6 or 8 to 4, whatever your hours are? Is that the only asset you have? And if anything happens to that job, what else happens? So that's one thing you want to start recognizing. What assets do I have? That's the only thing that separates us with the rich. The rich understand the importance of money constantly coming in, and so they have a stream of assets. And you can start today by saying to yourself, what asset can I acquire? I need an asset. Like I said in the beginning, it's just the decision. When you make up the decision, we're that powerful as human beings. When you make up the decision that I want this is the way I'm going, life opens up the avenue for you. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll promise next time I'll be here with some more financial health tips. Feel free to comment, suggest, like, and of course subscribe. God bless.